Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be featuring one of the best battlers in Canada, in the world, participated in the winning World Cup series team, which was Team Canada, and a very strong trainer, always runs like pretty interesting teams, very strong battler, and his team consists of Melmetal, Cresselia with that new Moonblast, and Sableye. So let's go ahead and start the battles. All right, he's going to be leading with Melmetal. So let's see how this goes. So Melmetal into Azumarill. This is generally a favorable matchup for Azumarill if it is carrying Hydro Pump, and looks like he's building up to quite a bit of energy. Then going to throw the Rock Slide. And then looking to switch to catch the charge move, and let's see if it's gonna be an Ice Beam. It doesn't do that much damage to Cresselia, and looks like he's opting for the Confusion variant of Cresselia instead of Psycho Cut. Confusion does a lot of fast move damage, and then obviously Psycho Cut does a lot of energy generation. And we're gonna see the Moonblast, and looks like he undercharged that one. To be able to get a little bit extra energy. Very well calculated. And here comes Whiscash, and we're gonna see another Moonblast connect. Let's see if it's gonna shield. No shield, no attack drop. Cresselia is an absolute monster, should be able to tank these mud bombs no problem, and it's very unlikely to get to another charge move. A little bit of lag, but not a problem. This actually probably won't KO, and they'll probably mud bomb down or mud shot down. Able to connect with just one more Confusion, but it looks like they were able to get 3 more mud shots in, so they are definitely at a mud bomb. Still in a pretty good situation, and back to back could have landed a Blizzard, but gonna land back to back mud bombs, and gonna look to Shadow Claw down. Very nice. Now it's 2v1, and let's see how this is gonna play out. Sable. Oh yeah. Okay, I thought that was gonna be Meganium. Okay, but nope, it is Cherim. This Cherim's gonna be able to hit with Weather Ball, but it's not gonna do that much damage to Melmetal. Melmetal will be able to tank at least one, but it doesn't look like it's gonna have a chance to connect anyways. They CMP tie. Here comes the Rock Slide. And this is a GG. Oh, no, actually, no, never mind. Not a GG. Well, I guess we're going to see how much Weather Ball does to Melmetal. It does quite a bit. Obviously, it probably can't take more than one. And going to look to land the Superpower. The Superpower is 5 more damage, 5 more base power than Rock Slide, but a little bit cheaper, but comes with a debuff on attack and defense by 1 stage. And now we're on to the second game, and we are going to see Melmetal into Azumarill. Again, let's see how he's going to play this out. And looks like he's probably going to do the exact same thing. Doesn't want to take the move on Melmetal since it's very squishy, and going to be met by Meganium. Meganium taking a lot of damage from those Confusions. Gonna shield. This Frenzy Plant does quite a bit of damage, and we're gonna see the Moonblast come through, and we're gonna see whether or not this Meganium's gonna shield or not. Does shield and gets the attack drop. That is huge. Not gonna shield this Frenzy Plant. Is it gonna be able to outpace this Meganium to the next charge move? Looks like it is. Is this Moonblast gonna KO? I don't think so. Oh, it does. Okay, it does. It is an Outrage clone, so it does quite a bit of damage, plus the debuff is quite nice. If this is just an Ice Beam, it's not going to KO, but he decides to shield because he wants to land this Moonblast. I guess the bubbles might have KO'd, probably. Actually not sure. It would have been close. And gets the attack drop again. And here comes the Ice Beam. Yeah, well, that was after the attack drop, so and looks like he's gonna go into Melmetal. Yes, and gonna be able to connect before this Azumarill is able to get off another charge move. And we are gonna see Altaria in the back, and the opponent decides that is enough. We're gonna move on to the next game. Melmetal is such an interesting Pokemon to use in the meta with Rock Slide and Superpower. Gives it really great coverage. Here comes Munchlax, and this looks like to be Arrow's team, and does prevent the Superpower from coming through. And he's predicting a Body Slam. It is a Body Slam. And we're gonna look to throw the Rock Slide again. Okay, and the Superpower does quite a bit of damage, but Munchlax is very tanky. He does grab both shields. Probably not gonna shield this. Okay, interesting. It is still chunking, right? So he's gonna look to throw back-to-back Superpowers. Is he gonna be able to connect with both before another Body Slam comes through? And here comes the second one, and they switch out into Tropius. Really nice switch. And yeah, that was a really beautiful switch by the opponent. And with no Aurora Beam, this is a little bit iffier of a match. This Leaf Blade's still gonna do quite a bit of damage, but Cresselia is a monster. Gonna look to land this Future Sight. It does do more damage than Moonblast because of the stab and higher base power, and does KO. We're gonna see Munchlax coming back in, taking a lot of damage from Confusion, but is able to lick down. Are we gonna see the Munchlax throw a charge move? It is probably gonna let this go. Body Slam wouldn't have done that much to Sableye, but gonna have in the back Registeel versus Sableye with 2 shields. This is not gonna be a very good situation. Definitely gonna double shield and come out of this matchup with energy, or maybe not even double shield. Probably just 1 shield, and then gonna look to KO. And I don't know if this KOs. I think it's gonna be just short of KOing, and then gonna throw a few Shadow Claws. Not gonna shield this. It doesn't matter. This Munchlax has no energy, so it's not gonna be able to throw. So, and we're gonna see the Shadow Claw down. GG. Very well played by Holden. And we're gonna go into this next match. And we're gonna see, oh yeah, this is not a good situation at all. Gonna switch out into Sableye. Gonna be met by Sableye. Good thing he didn't switch into Cresselia. That would have been really bad. I think this trainer is running the same team as Manish Boy. I could be wrong though. Let's see. If it's a Shadow Hypno in the back, then it is. Really needs to win switch advantage, and very much likely going to, because he had the energy advantage. It's very difficult to switch in a Sableye that is as committed with as many shields as you have. And gonna look to throw the Shadow Sneak just to be able to potentially undercharge. And oh no, they have Registeel. Okay. And here comes the foul play. Gonna do quite a bit of damage, and gonna switch into Melmetal. Is this gonna be a Focus Blast? It is. Basically looking to sack this Melmetal, so the Sableye can come back in and be in a very favorable situation. But this Shadow Hitmonchan does counter down with his very powerful punches, and you could say it's not pulling any punches. Okay, that's a terrible line. All right, back to the video. Cresselia just confusioning it down, and this Melmetal is very low. Well, actually, no, the Registeel is low, but I don't think he's gonna be able to pull this off. Yeah, almost for sure not. This Flash Cannon will either KO or come very close to KOing, and unable to. Maybe if he went for the Moonblast and got the attack debuff, but even then he would have got outpaced to the next charge move, so I don't think there was too much play there. But GG, well played. Kind of a tough situation there, and very favorable lead. Let's see how he's gonna play this out. Gonna auto switch into Sableye, a little bit behind on energy, but Sableye does generate energy faster than Defense Deoxys. And we are gonna see the foul play connect. Okay, no shield, and we're gonna see Altaria come back in. Altaria likely to gonna try to Dragon Breath down, not gonna shield these charge moves, which makes total sense, and just gonna be short. A little unfortunate. Definitely gonna go back into Melmetal, and then we're gonna see the switch into Cresselia versus Azumarill. These confusions are absolutely adding up. I think this is just an Ice Beam, but yeah, okay. And do 2 shields up, just looking to pressure this Cresselia as much as possible. And here comes the Moonblast. This is a Hydro Pump? Yeah, Hydro Pump. Still, Cresselia is an absolute monster, just takes that on the chin, no problem. We're going to see another Moonblast connect, or get thrown, and does connect and gets the attack drop. Probably not going to shield this, and then I would switch to Melmetal if this is Ice Beam. Nope, gonna look to throw that last confusion, make it a little bit easier to farm, and this is really well played by Holden McNuggets. Doesn't really matter too much. Gonna be able to survive this, and we're gonna see the Rock Slide connect and do quite a bit of damage to Altaria. GG. It's an interesting team for sure. It's a little bit different, but yeah, kind of like 2 counters to Registeel, and then 2 counters to, well, 1 counter to Azumarill, but the other 2 are kind of like not worse, not the most terrible loss, especially if they don't carry Play Rough. It's actually like not terrible for Sableye, especially with shields up. And then all 3 Pokemon can, like, one's a counter to Altaria, another 2 can do pretty well, especially Cresselia versus Altaria, but depending on shield scenarios. And gonna throw the shield, very much at risk of getting Dragon Breath down. Oh, actually no, not gonna be at risk. And then here comes Cresselia. Let's see how he's gonna play this out. Discharge. Stunfisk is very spammy, so it's definitely gonna get off another charge move. And we're gonna see how much this Future Sight is going to do to this Stunfisk. Is it gonna put in confusion, farm down range? We'll find out very shortly. It's gonna be close. It probably needs like 4 more confusions, 3 or 4. Let's see. And definitely. Oh yeah, I was gonna say definitely not gonna be able to, but is this gonna KO? It's just a Mud Bomb. It is enough to KO. Let's see what he's gonna do. Come back with. Oh my god! Gonna farm down this Stunfisk with Melmetal. Extremely close there, and we're probably gonna see this Altaria come back. Nope, gonna be Grass type. Wasn't sure if he's just gonna sack the Altaria to have it waste energy. This farm was very nice, and gonna go for the superpower again. Does a little bit more damage at the cost of the debuff, but if you're gonna switch out anyways, might as well do the actual damage. Perhaps 1 less Shadow Claw, and gonna look to Shadow Claw down, and then foul play this Altaria, and that should be more than enough for the Altaria. And does take down the Meganium. All right, GG. And gonna go into this next matchup. Inverted Starfish. What's that? Curious. I am curious on. And we're gonna see Melmetal into Skarmory. This is a good matchup for Melmetal, and we are going. Oh, this is Caleb Peng's very famous line. Gonna shield this foul. Oh, leaf bladed bait. Wow, I've actually never seen someone throw the bait first. And gonna let this connect. This is probably a foul play. Yeah, makes sense. Doesn't get KO. Gonna look to land 2 superpowers, and Shiftry can't block both because only has 1 shield. Is the second one gonna be enough to KO? I don't know. It's debuffed by 1 stage, but it's still super effective. Not enough to KO. Probably gonna let this go. This unfortunately, the thing is that they don't know that there's a Cresselia in the back, so might come out with Skarmory. Oh yeah, there you go. That's gonna be a GG. If it was the other way around, this actually would have been a pretty tough situation for Holden McGroin to deal with, because obviously Skarmory has a very favorable matchup. Probably not going to shield this, and then gonna look to throw. Oh, okay, very nice switch. This foul play is going to go into the Meganium, and are we going to see a potential confusion down? I'm going to have to shield one of these. Probably going to confusion down. Let's see here. Or nope, just going to go straight for the Moonblast. Makes sense. Wants to preserve the shield, and then can basically take down this Skarmory with... it's going to be able to... I guess the thing is, like, they're not going to land 2 charge moves before Cresselia gets to 1, so it's going to be a GG. Very well played. It was low, so maybe it wouldn't have been as bad even if they went the other way, because the Sableye definitely would have came out with energy versus Meganium up a shield. Okay, so favorable matchup. And we're going to see if they're going to sack this Gardevoir completely. I expect a Thunder Shock down, and it is able to Thunder Shock down. It's quite a bit of energy. Gonna look to Superpower and then probably switch into Cresselia or Sableye. Let's see. Nope, just gonna look to completely sack this Melmetal. Oh, nope, okay. Gonna switch out into Cresselia. We're gonna see, oh, Umbreon coming through, but this Moonblast is not gonna feel good. And if he's able to get the attack drop, oh, that's actually quite bad for his 2 back Pokemon. Yeah, that's actually not good. Gonna shield. Yeah, Umbreon is a huge problem for his back rank, so we're gonna see how they're gonna play it out. Almost for sure, this Umbreon will shield this Moonblast. I have no doubt about it. We're gonna see how this is gonna play out. Needs this attack drop. And gonna sack the Melmetal. Oh, gonna sack Sableye. Interesting. Gonna be able to get off this foul play, but this Umbreon is gonna get off a charge move very shortly. This might even be a CMP tie. It is. And it still has a shield though, and this is not going to KO. But these Shadow Claws are adding up, and gonna switch and take out this Stunfisk, but still preserve a shield. Oh nope. Are we gonna see a confusion down, and then the Moonblast? I think that's the play, but let's see. It's very low though. It's extremely low. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, totally sacks the Melmetal. This is actually a really nice play, and this is probably gonna come down to CMP. And gonna look to land the Moonblast, and this should be enough to KO the Umbreon. Very nice. Very like difficult match, switching a Sableye onto an Umbreon, but knowing that the Sableye was basically useless at that point in time, and just absorbs the foul play better than Cresselia since it's neutral damage. And are we gonna see a switch? No switch. Gonna throw the Rock Slide. These Razorleafs are still adding up, but probably not gonna shield this. And we're gonna see the switch out into very nice switch, but probably gonna be met by Cresselia, or both of them are really good. So Sableye makes a little more sense because I guess you can more easily farm down. If it's Dynamic Punch, it does quite a bit of damage. It's just a power up punch. So gonna throw this Foul Play. Could have threw the Shadow Sneak. That would deal super effective damage, but it's quite low at this point in time. And it's gonna let it go. Is this gonna be another power up punch or a Psychic? Oh man, Psychic is double resisted, but it probably still does more damage than power up punch, so makes sense to do that. And oh, it is the big boy Bastodon. Does chip away with these foul plays. They do add up. But Bastodon, after taking 2 charge moves, is perfectly healthy. And we're probably going to see the potential. Okay, going to Rock Slide. Interesting that he threw the charge move. I thought he was going to preserve it for Bastodon, but I think the play is to Confusion down, shield and Confusion down, and then throw as many future sights as this Bastodon as possible. It's quite low at this point in time, and this Cresselia does have a charge move ready. Well, it's getting low. I guess it's like 45%, so it's not quite that low, but it cannot tank another one. Plus this Melmetal, I'm pretty sure is at a superpower or just short of one, and gonna be able to, it's gonna be very close, and gonna be able to outpace this Bastodon and Cresselia official Baston counter. GG's. It's just so tanky. It just does so much damage. And we are going to go into this next match. Melmetal into Galvantula. Neutral-ish matchup. Obviously, this Rock Slide would probably KO the Galvantula since it's weak to Rock as a bug type. Oh, nice switch. Very nice switch. And going to throw this superpower. Let's see if this going to shield or not. Does shield. Oh, gonna go into, interesting. Whoa, okay, I definitely was not expecting that. That I was, yeah, not expecting at all. Gonna go for this Moonblast, looking for the debuff. Oh, they switch into Galvantula. What the? Is this crazy mind games or something? Probably gonna let this go. What? This is crazy mind games by Holden McNuggets. They do farm up a little bit of energy, so now they have just probably one short of a discharge. But let's see. Oh yeah, one short of the discharge. Here comes the discharge. Gonna be able to land this Rock Slide. I don't know if he's gonna throw right away or gonna farm a little bit. He's gonna farm just a little bit, so they're one short of another Volt Switch to get to a discharge. And we're very likely to see a superpower connect. Let's see. Or the switch out. It is a Meganium. And gonna throw. Oh my gosh. Very nice switch again to catch the charge move. And we're going to see the Superpower Connect. And this will likely take out the Registeel. And then going to switch out into Sableye. Or the switch is going to fail and they're going to throw energy into the Melmetal. That works too. And going to go into Sableye up a shield. This is a GG for sure. Well, maybe not for sure. Let's see. Sableye is very squishy. Is it going to be able to survive this Frenzy Plant? Very likely it's going to be deep red, but should be able to survive it. Oh, this is getting iffy. It's going to be close. Very close. Oh my gosh, not able to. Looks like he over tapped on that foul play. And that's a GG. So thank you, Holden McNuggets, for sending me those battles. I think Cresselia with Confusion, it's an absolute monster. I was toying around with Psycho Cut, but maybe I'll switch over to Confusion. And then Melmetal is very squishy, but extremely flexible Pokemon in Go Battle League. And if you like this team, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see everyone in the next video.